What's up everybody? Cool Bro here, and today, as you saw from the title, I'm going to be talking about Luke Skywalker. And also everybody, this is my last story video on my list, but this is not my last story video ever. It's just the last Jedi story video. But I'm not done doing Jedi yet. From now on, when I do Jedi, I'll do Jedi that you guys want me to do. I'm not going to pick them out myself. So, just comment down on, any one of my story videos that I've done so far about, what other Jedi you want me to do. And that's how I'm going to be doing those story videos. And they don't even have to be Jedi. They can be other characters in Star Wars, too. Like Sith, bounty hunters, Rebel Alliance members, anything. Even clones and stuff. And I will do that type of story video from your guys' choice. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. And Luke Skywalker, for pretty much just a quick summary of him, he was the son of Anakin Skywalker and a very powerful Jedi. So, yeah, let's get into this. Luke Skywalker was born on an asteroid field called Polis Massa in 19 BBY. Shortly after he was born, his mother, Padme, died, and his twin, Leia, was taken to Alderaan to be raised by the Organas, and he was taken by a Jedi Knight named Obi-Wan Kenobi to Tatooine to get raised by Luke's aunt and uncle, Owen and Beru Lars. Well, Obi-Wan looked over Luke and kept him hidden from Luke's father, Anakin Skywalker, who used to be a Jedi but turned to the dark side and became Darth Vader. Luke's childhood and teenage years were spent on his aunt and uncle's moisture farm, farming for water. When Luke was 19, Uncle Owen had bought 2 droids, C-3PO and R2-D2, but one day, R2 went missing, so Luke and C-3PO went out to find the droid. But Luke was attacked by Tuskens, and luckily, Obi-Wan came to the rescue, and the R2 unit was carrying a secret message for Obi-Wan from Luke's secret twin, Leia, who needed Obi-Wan's help. After giving Luke Anakin's lightsaber and telling Luke he had to come with him to save Leia and become a Jedi Knight. But Luke refused, saying he had to stay with his aunt and uncle, but soon after, Luke discovered his aunt and uncle were sadly executed by Imperial troops. So, Luke had to go with Obi-Wan and save Leia. After hiring Han Solo to take them to Alderaan, Obi-Wan began to train Luke in the ways of the Jedi aboard the Millennium Falcon. When they arrived at Alderaan, the planet had been destroyed by the Death Star, and their ship was getting sucked into the Death Star's tractor beam. So, Luke and Han disguised themselves as stormtroopers, while Obi-Wan went to turn the tractor beam off. And Luke and Han found out Leia was in one of the cells there, and with the help of Chewie, they helped Leia escape, and when they got to the ship, Luke had to watch as Vader killed Obi-Wan. And when Han, Luke, and Leia and Chewie escaped the Death Star, they headed to the Rebel base on Yavin, with the plans to destroy the Death Star. And Luke became part of the Rebel Alliance. But the Death Star found the base, so Luke and a lot of other pilots went to destroy it. And during the battle, Luke was the last pilot left, and with the help of the Force, Luke blew up the Death Star. But now he had to fight in the Galactic Civil War and become a Jedi. After the Battle of Yavin, Luke, Han, Chewie, and Leia had to destroy an Imperial weapons factory on Cymoon 1, and while there, Luke ran into Vader and tried to fight him, but Luke was no match for the Sith. yet, and when the factory was destroyed, he escaped. After escaping Simon 1, Luke returned to Tatooine to find anything in Obi-Wan's hut, and found Obi-Wan's journal, but was attacked by the bounty hunter, Boba Fett, and Fett found out Luke was a Skywalker. And after Luke escaped from Boba told Vader Luke was a Skywalker. When Luke was on Nar Shaddaa, Luke was captured by Gracchus the Hutt, and luckily escaped, but had to fight a powerful lightsaber-wielding stormtrooper named Sergeant Creel, and Luke escaped from Creel, but would fight the sergeant several more times. Luke would go on many more missions, with Han, Leia, and Chewie, having to fight Creel and many other powerful people, and soon, after the rebels set up a secret base on Hoth, Vader found their base and attacked. So, Luke, who was recovering from a Wampa attack, went with Ezra pilots to destroy the AT-ATs, attacking the planet. But Luke's snowspeeder was hit and Luke crashed. So, he destroyed one last AT-AT with some tools in his speeder, and escaped Hoth in his X-Wing with R2, and went to Dagobah to find a Jedi named Yoda, who Obi-Wan told Luke to go to. When Luke arrived at Dagobah, his ship crashed, landed on the swampy planet, and he found Yoda. So, Luke began his Jedi training with Yoda, and a few days later, during a training session, Luke had a vision his friends were in danger, so Luke left Dagobah, promising to return. When Luke got to Bespin, he had to fight Vader. Again, this time, Luke held his ground, but Luke's hand was cut off, and Vader revealed himself to be Luke's father. But, luckily, the socked Luke escaped, and after getting a new hand, Luke had to rescue Han, get a new lightsaber, and become a Jedi Knight. After finding a Jedi temple guard's lightsaber, Luke had to fight in a few different battles with the rebels, but Luke was mainly learning to be a knight. When Luke went to the living sea of Gazian, don't know if I said that right, he met Elzar Mann through the Force, with Mann telling Luke how much about his time as a Jedi, and about the Sith, and much about the High Republic days, too. After building a new lightsaber, Luke went with Leia, Lando, and Chewie to save Han from Jabba the Hutt. And after saving Solo, Luke went back to Dagobah, asking Yoda if he was a Jedi Knight, with Yoda saying he will be when he defeats Vader, and Yoda went into the Force. When getting ready to leave Dagobah, Obi-Wan came to Luke through the Force, saying Luke must defeat Vader, and telling Luke Leia was his sister. When Luke returned to the Rebel fleet, he had to go with Han, Leia, Chewie, and the Rebel troops to Endor, so the Rebels could destroy the second Death Star deflector shield. But while there, Luke told Leia he had to turn himself in to Vader, saying he could turn Vader to the light side, and telling Leia he was her brother. When Vader took Luke to Palpatine, Luke got back his lightsaber and fought Vader until Luke cut off Vader's mechanical hand, but Luke refused to turn to the dark side. So Palpatine force-socked Luke, but Vader turned back to the light side and saved Luke, but sadly went into the Force. After the end of the Empire and the start of the New Republic, Luke restarted the Jedi Order and trained Jedi for a long time until the sequels happened. And I will not talk about the sequels because you guys already know what happened in the sequels, and the sequels just kind of ruined Star Wars. So yeah, let's get into the outro. So how did you guys like that video? And did you learn more about Luke Skywalker than ever? I thought the part where he met Elzar Mann was really interesting because I really like the High Republic. And if you watched all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much. And if you like videos like this, consider subscribing. And if you like this video, make sure to leave a big thumbs up. And comment down below if you want me to do other, like, Jedi and stuff. Like I said in the intro, I'm not going to be focusing on a list anymore. I'm just going to be, if I do a story video, I'm going to be doing it off of what you guys want me to do on a story video. Because I have, like, a lot more Star Wars videos that aren't story videos that I want to do, that are really interesting too. And, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.